Have you ever wondered why ancient Egypt, one of the world's earliest and most enduring civilizations, flourished in the middle of a desert now? Our story begins with the mighty Nile, the longest river in the world, and the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. The Nile was a generous giver, its annual floods depositing rich, fertile silt along its banks. This created an oasis of green in the middle of a desert, perfect for growing crops like wheat and flax. But the Nile was more than just a farmer's ally. It was the superhighway of ancient Egypt, enabling the transportation of people, goods, and ideas up and down the country. Culturally, the river was revered. It was central to many religious rituals and inspired countless myths and legends. Its rhythmic cycles mirrored the Egyptian belief in renewal and resurrection. The Nile was, quite literally, the pulse of this ancient civilization. Without the Nile, there would be no ancient Egypt as we know it. Ancient Egypt was not a monolithic era, but a civilization that evolved over centuries. But who were the architects of its grandeur? Let's journey back in time to the age of the pharaohs, a period marked by great dynastic rules. The Old Kingdom, also known as the Age of the Pyramids, was the first of these periods, spanning from around 2700 to 2200 BC. This era saw the establishment of a centralized state and the construction of the Great Pyramids of Giza, a testament to the power and ingenuity of the pharaohs. Segueing into the Middle Kingdom from around 2000 to 1700 BC, we witnessed a resurgence in Egyptian art and literature. The pharaohs of this era, like Senusret III, expanded the boundaries of Egypt and fortified its defenses, leaving an indelible mark on the landscape of history. The New Kingdom, from around 1500 to 1000 BC, was arguably the most prosperous period in ancient Egyptian history. This period boasts of pharaohs like Tutankhamun, whose tomb, discovered in pristine condition, provides a wealth of knowledge about royal burials. Ramses II, another ruler from this era, was renowned for his military prowess and is often called Egypt's greatest pharaoh. And let's not forget Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, whose beauty and intelligence are legendary. Her reign marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the beginning of Roman rule, but her legacy still resonates today. These rulers were not just political leaders, but also religious intermediaries, straddling the world of men and gods. Their decisions, their victories, their failures shaped the course of Egyptian history, leaving behind a rich tapestry of culture, religion, and architecture. In the grand scheme of history, these periods of grandeur and the rulers who presided over them etched Egypt into the annals of history. As we delve deeper into the age of the pharaohs, we continue to discover the layers of civilization that once flourished by the banks of the Nile, revealing the intricate details of a society that has long captivated our imagination. When we think of ancient Egypt, we think of pyramids. But why did the Egyptians build these colossal structures? Let's delve into that. The pyramids, including the Great Pyramid of Giza, were more than just architectural marvels. They served a sacred purpose, acting as tombs for pharaohs, the god-kings of Egypt. The pyramids were a testament to their belief in eternal life, a journey that began with death. Through intricate construction techniques, the Egyptians created these structures to safeguard the pharaoh's body and his worldly possessions, which they believed he would need in the afterlife. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the last of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing today, is a testament to their architectural genius. Its construction remains a mystery, a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids stand as a testament to the Egyptians' architectural genius and their beliefs about death and the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians left us more than just monumental architecture, they left us their words. Picture the walls of tombs and temples adorned with intricate carvings of symbols, not just for decoration, but for communication, for storytelling. These are hieroglyphics, the written voice of ancient Egypt. This writing system, a fascinating blend of ideograms, phonograms, and determinatives, was much more than just a way to record transactions or treaties. It was a bridge to the divine, a conduit for their profound religious beliefs, and a means to immortalize tales of pharaohs and commoners alike. Hieroglyphics were the tools that allowed scribes to etch history into stone, to weave stories of triumph, love, and everyday life into a tapestry that has survived for thousands of years. They encapsulated the essence of a civilization, its hopes, its fears, its soul. Through hieroglyphics, we hear the voices of a civilization long past. What did the Egyptians believe in, and what was life like in ancient Egypt? Let's delve in. Religion was the heart of ancient Egyptian society. The pantheon of gods was vast and complex, with deities representing everything from the life-giving Nile to the majestic sun. The Egyptians believed that these gods interacted directly with the world, controlling the elements and the cycle of life and death. They built grand temples to honor their gods and made offerings to seek their favor. Central to their religious beliefs was the concept of the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that life continued after death in a heavenly realm known as the Field of Reeds. To reach this paradise, one's heart was weighed against the feather of Ma'at, the goddess of truth, in a divine judgment. If the heart was found lighter than the feather, the soul was granted eternal happiness. Now let's shift our gaze to the daily life in ancient Egypt. The Nile River was the lifeblood of Egypt, and its flooding cycle dictated the agricultural calendar. Most Egyptians were farmers, growing crops like wheat and barley. They consumed a diet rich in bread, beer, fruits, vegetables, and occasionally meat. Clothing was simple and functional, made from linen and tailored to the hot, dry climate. Men typically wore short kilts, while women donned straight, ankle-length dresses. Egyptian society was hierarchical. At the top was the pharaoh, seen as a living god. Below him were the nobles and priests, then the skilled craftsmen, and at the bottom the farmers and laborers. Slavery did exist, but it was not as widespread as in other ancient societies. Labor was divided among the populace, with tasks ranging from construction and farming to weaving and brewing. Despite the hard work, leisure was valued. Games, music, and storytelling were integral parts of their culture. From their gods to their daily grind, the life of an ancient Egyptian was deeply entwined with the world around them. Their beliefs and practices have left an indelible mark on human history, offering us a window to view a civilization that thrived for over 3,000 years. All civilizations must eventually face their twilight. What happened to ancient Egypt, and what is its legacy today? As the sands of time flowed, ancient Egypt faced numerous challenges. Foreign invasions, particularly from the Persians, Greeks, and finally the Romans, began to erode its power. Internal strife and economic difficulties also played their part in the twilight of this great civilization. Yet, even as the sun set on ancient Egypt, its legacy was far from buried. The wealth of knowledge we've inherited from this civilization is immeasurable. Their advancements in medicine, mathematics, and architecture continue to inspire us. The allure of the pyramids and the Sphinx, the mystery of their hieroglyphics, and the tales of their pharaohs are all woven into the fabric of our global cultural heritage. Although ancient Egypt fell, its legacy continues to captivate us, a testament to a civilization that truly stood the test of time.